What's up guys, SeanEDawgz here, and I'm going to be sharing with you one of my most useful tips when playing the game. I believe this is very underrated, not a lot of people talk about this. One of the best things that you can do when playing this game is to play with aggression. You have to be fierce, you have to challenge everything immediately. You cannot give the other team any ground at all. The faster you push, the better off you will be, provided that you have good aim and good map knowledge, so you'll be pre-aiming a lot of places where the enemies are expected to be. But if you play with aggression, play at a very fast and reckless pace, you will get 50 to 60% of your kills off of enemies that are just not expecting you at all. They're probably thinking, why the hell did he challenge that, or why is there a guy in my spawn? Sometimes you will get mowed down just because you'll run into heavy resistance. There'll be like 3 enemies there, but a lot of times you will get multi-kills, spawn kills, and just absolutely embarrass people because they are not expecting you. You need to start flying around those corners. This is a jetpacking COD. This game is a very fast-paced game, and you need to use your movement to your fullest potential. These gameplays that I am showing you, obviously they're a bit of an exaggeration. I'm using the ultimate tryhard K-bar class, and I'm literally sprinting around every corner as fast as I can, whether there are enemies around it or not. When I say play with aggression, I don't mean play stupid. If you turn a corner and someone shoots you with 3 bullets, obviously go hide and recover your health depending on the situation. But a lot of times, like say I'm rounding a corner and a guy clips me with 1 or 2 bullets as I turn around that corner, I will just immediately turn around and challenge him, because usually they'll be sprinting so fast trying to catch up to you to get that easy kill, and the last thing they would ever expect is for you to pull off an immediate challenge. This works time and time again. Now obviously, if you're playing competitive Call of Duty, that's not going to be the case. People are a little bit smarter, they'll be expecting that. But in pubs, generally, like almost 100% of the time when I'm playing pubs, if I challenge someone immediately, regardless of the situation, they're not expecting it, because it's just really quick and it's ill-advised, at least in their minds, but it's a smart play because they aren't expecting it. You don't need the health because you're outsmarting them. This is a bit of an advanced tip, because if you challenge someone immediately, your shots have to be crisp, and it does help to have a scuff controller so you're in the air, reducing the likelihood that they'll be able to hit you with bullets. So it makes this a lot harder if you do not have a scuff controller and your aim is not already on point. So if you're a beginner at the game, playing with aggression is probably not as important as getting your gun skill down and your movement. Once you have those down, the next thing to learn is to play with this very fast pace that you see in this video. This first game on Genesis, this is the good gameplay. I went 61-3 and I never slowed down. You don't need to worry about getting nukes. If you just keep up the pressure, the enemy is not going to know what to do. You'll have complete map control if you do it correctly, and the game should be a breeze. Now the second game was against a little bit tougher opponents, and I did pretty bad comparatively. I went 56-7, which is still pretty good, but if you factor in the deaths, comparing to the last game, it is more than 2 times worse. So what I was doing was not working out quite as well, but I still went on an 8 KD that game, just using aggression as my main tactic when approaching any situation. You don't usually see many people do this because a lot of people are used to good old-fashioned boots on the ground Call of Duty. But let me tell you, we're 3 games into jetpacking. Even though the next COD is confirmed to be boots on the ground, we're gonna have jetpacks for another 7 months, so you have to use them. They give you a major advantage and allow you to push like a madman. So use them while you can, take advantage of the situation. Whether you like jetpacking or not, you're gonna have to get used to it for at least the next half a year. So definitely try this out. This is one of my most useful strategies in terms of just general gameplay, something that you can apply to almost any situation, and it works so well. So if you try this and it doesn't work out too well, you have to sort of know when to time your pushes. You can't push 100% of the time, but usually you can push 80% of the time. It just depends on how you do it. If you approach the situation in the air, what angles you're coming from, and if you get your shots down on target very quickly. But anyways, that is gonna wrap it up for this video. Just wanted to share this very useful tip with you. So stick around for the second gameplay. It shows you a little bit less successful round of this tip in action, so you see a little bit more of what not to do, but still very entertaining to watch, and I did pretty well. So if you do enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like. Comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have. Maybe you have some suggestions, you want to see another gameplay tip in action. Go ahead, don't be afraid to leave that down in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. And as always, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Allied Trinity rocket arriving. UAV ready. Mission successful. Counter UAV ready.